It's a color explosion. We visit Manhattan's most vivid apartment, next on Home Strange Home.
Everybody wants a little color, right? Well, this next homeowner did too. 150 different ones to be exact. Oh, get ready for an eyeful.
In an apartment building on New York's Upper East Side is the home of installation artist Apryl Miller that has to be seen to be believed.
Hi there.
Hey there. Apryl, how are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you,
It's
Chuck.
great to meet you, too.
Nice to meet you.
And thank you for having me to your very colorful home, which I can see already.
How many colors? Well, believe it or not, Apryl actually knows the number.
I counted the colors in my home once upon a time, and I have over 150 different colors.
Taking up the entire floor, this stunning home is over 4,000 square feet with 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and incredible views of the Manhattan skyline.
I have really stunning views of the city out my windows. And I have to say that I occasionally notice them. It's not that the views compete with the environment, but it's almost as if the home is about the environment and the views are the backdrop.
But the picturesque landscape isn't the only thing that grabs your attention here.
This is
It's a living room, yes.
I love it. I mean, literally, it looks like a fun box of crayons. Just bright, vibrant colors. Somehow not shocking, though. So now what is the secret behind that?
I'm always trying to put colors together that don't belong together. And that's where I begin. And I don't seek harmony, I seek disharmony. But what happens is at the end of the day, harmony rises to the surface from the cacophony from which it began.
What was her inspiration for this kaleidoscope of color?
I needed to make a nest for my children that was creative and would be inspirational for them in some way. It came out of passion for my children.
That creative and frequently whimsical passion can be found throughout the apartment. From shoe prints by Apryl's daughters left on the windowsills when they were younger, to this installation of rats on a swing set. And the feast for the senses continues in the kitchen.
I love the island here and the mixing of shapes and materials and, of course, more color.
So I'll tell you my favorite thing in this room.
Please go ahead.
The legs on the table.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, these are really cool.
It's all jewelry making stuff and jewelry elements.
Interesting.
And then a few other things tossed in just for fun and to kind of fill it out a little bit.
Moving on, Apryl shows me the master bedroom.
So we're going down like the snake's stomach here is what I think of.
Is that what you call this?
Hallway, yeah, just kind of slithering, so this sensuous kind of thing. The walls are wet, you know. It's very different from the rest of the house. Oh, and here we go.
Oh, look at this. How comfortable. First of all, look at your headboard. And I love your little patchwork here with just these little swaths that are asymmetric and just bang. You know, I like that.
See the word asymmetric, asymmetrical is
Asymmetrical.
a big word for me.
For you?
Yes. Because when you make things asymmetrical, people don't expect that. They expect symmetry. So when you do that, it adds to the energy of the environment because people are always being kind of caught off guard all the time, like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's the unexpected.
Right.
Apryl's lived here since the building was completed in 1996. However, it originally looked quite different. Apryl spent a year and a half redecorating and redesigning every inch of her apartment in her own trademark style. One place where she put in a lot of personal work was the master bathroom.
Yes.
Oh. I know, it's like you don't know what to say.
Oh.
You don't know what to say.
This is, oh, wow.
It's
the
just
words
like,
do escape you
I
in
know,
here.
it's like sounds. It's only sounds.
Because it is a very visceral, guttural reaction. And this is so many different things. What is this wall treatment?
It's plaster mixed with cement.
Okay.
And like a gold powder.
Gotcha.
Gold filling that was mixed
so
in
you put a pigment in the cement along with the plaster, and that...
They put it on wet,
Put it on
and then
wet.
I just did my thing on it.
You did your thing on
Yeah.
it, and to give it this texture and to give it some design and shape, and it looks great. The floors are tremendous.
The floor is like... I cut the tiles up on the tile saw on the floor.
Right.
I placed them where I wanted them to be, and someone came along behind me and did the thin set and tried to recreate what I had set out for them.
Right, all hand set individually in each one, which of course gives it the character that it has. It's because, it really isn't just tile. It's more like a congregation of, ideas and people and,
I really like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's a congregation of ideas and people.
It really
is.
is.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
There are 2 additional bedrooms, one of which belongs to April's youngest daughter, Lyris. The bed is actually a stage with a privacy curtain. Apryl also has a studio devoted to her art career that began as an outgrowth of her work on the apartment.
Something about being faced with this project brought it out in me.
While there are many words to describe this dazzling home, one that Apryl doesn't agree with is strange.
Colorful, inventive, creative, immersive, but I would never think that my home is strange.
This has been absolutely delightful, Thank you so much.
Well, thanks for coming.
It's my pleasure, and I have to say that you are a strong, beautiful woman of color.